Well, let's go back to that sad news we had from the sporting world there of the death of the Australian cricket legend Shane Warne, just 52 years old, of a heart attack in Thailand. We're going to go straight to our sports correspondent, Tom Parmenter. And Tom, such a shock for the sporting world, isn't this? Just 52 years old.
Yeah, a quite stunning announcement, really, about one of the most popular, legendary figures in the game of cricket. 52 years old, and Shane Warne is, by all accounts, the best spinner ever to have played the game, or certainly one of the very best, because this was someone who announced his arrival onto the international scene with Australia in 1993 with one of the most extraordinary deliveries from a spin bowler you will ever see. A ball that pitched and moved so far that the England batsman Mike Gatting just simply stared at what had happened. And that was Shane Warne arriving in Test cricket in an Ashes Test at Old Trafford in Manchester in 1993, and he went on to have one of the most extraordinary careers both on and off the cricket field. And when he turned up in Test cricket, he looked very much like he'd just come off a surf beach in Australia, the bleach blonde hair, the dazzling white teeth. But this was someone whose skill as a spin bowler was unparalleled, and someone who, up until just these last few weeks, has been a key part of the game, a very visible face as a commentator, pundit, commentating on great cricket moments, but many of them not surpassing his own achievements within cricket. And it is the second huge loss for Australian cricket in the space of this week, because Rodney Marsh had also died this week. And Shane Warne's last tweet was actually about the fellow Australian cricketing legend. And it is a moment that has stunned cricket. Some just dumbfounded reactions from people that this 52-year-old is now no longer with us, and someone who has contributed so much to the game of cricket. He had quite a colourful life away from cricket as well, has 3 children, and just a stunning announcement, as I say, that has really rocked the world of cricket, and I think more broadly than that as well. Shane Warne is someone that, even if you don't follow cricket, you're probably aware of. He has been in Thailand most recently. That is where he sadly died. He had been posting on social media about a new fitness push that he was having to try and get back to the physique that he had a couple of years ago. But as you say, his management confirming that in a short statement that they have put out today. One of the greatest cricketers of all time, Shane Warne, dying. The message that he put out earlier this week about Rod Marsh, the other Australian legend to have died this week, was that Rod cared deeply about cricket and gave so much, especially to Australia and England players, sending lots of love to his family.